Welcome back, everybody, to another podcast of Red and Gold All Niners. Hoping you're having a fantastic day. Today, key matchups for the game against the Carolina Panthers. So, let's start with our offense against their defense. And this is where, obviously, I'm more worried about it. Uh, if you let's start from the secondary of the Panthers. We know they have J.C. Horn, which is playing very good this year. Nonetheless, I do believe that our receivers they're better. Starting from Debo Samuel, Brandon Ayuk, Jennings, Danny Gray. I hope that Danny Gray will play this game, but I know that we can get it done in regard that matchup. Now, running backs against linebackers, they're very good. The linebackers of the Carolina Panthers, they have Shaq Thompson, Damian Wilson, and Lubu. They are very good and they get the job done. Nonetheless, I still do believe that our scheme and the running backs they are going to prevail and they are going to win those matchups. Now, this is the matchup that worries me more our O line against their D line. Oh, this is where I'm predicting that Carolina at least is going to have a couple of sacks. Okay, let's start with their star of their defensive line. Brian Burns, very good player, Pro Bowl player. Um, he's very fast. He's super athletic for the position. And this is what worries me more. Jalen Moore and Mike McClinchy, wherever they're going to line up Brian Burns, is going to give our tackles problem. Our tackles, they always struggle with very fast, athletic defensive ends. Brian Burns being one of them. Now, on the other side, you have Jetur Grossmatos. Great name, one of the best names in the NFL. He is very similar to Brian Burns. He's long, he's tall, he's fast around the edge. Even if he doesn't has the production of Brian Burns, but he's always putting pressure to the quarterback. And again, our tackles, especially McGlinchey, he always struggle against fast, bendy, long, tall defensive ends. So I hope that those sacks, number one, they don't come in third downs or critical situations. And number two, that those sacks, they don't become in fumbles. So Jimmy G, hold on to the ball this weekend because probably you are going to get sacked a couple of times. Now on the interior, Derek Brown, very good player, first round selection of the Panthers. He's been bowling this year and goes against our guards and center. I mean, I don't know if Daniel Brunskill is coming back or is Spencer Buford is going to be at the right tackle position, but I mean, is going to be, I mean, all hands bowling Derek Brown. So again, running the ball, it is going to be tough. Derek Brown not only good putting pressure on the quarterback, but also stuffing the run. Now, the other player, Mike Ioannidis, solid player coming from Washington to the Panthers. He's a solid player. He doesn't show in the stats, but he's a very good player. He's a solid player. That is my biggest concern. I do believe if we win the battle in the trenches between our offensive line and their D line, we are going to win this game. Like I'm saying, Jimmy G, prepare. Probably you're going to be sacked a couple of times. Jalen Moore, again, we saw it against the Rams that he got beat very bad. I mean, and he was a very athletic, strong, long defensive end in Leonard Floyd. So we, let's be realistic, and probably, I mean, Jimmy G is going to get sacked a couple of times. Like I'm saying, hopefully those sacks don't come in critical situations or become fumbles. That is okay with me if Jimmy G gets sacked a couple of times. We don't have our starting left tackle, not even the second stringer left tackle. So I'm good with that. Now, to the other side of the ball, again, I'm not that worried. Carolina, one of the worst offenses in the NFL right now against our defense. You name it, put it. I mean, every single group against the counterpart, 49ers defense against Panthers offense. I don't think that the Panthers they have a chance. I think that we are going to dominate that part of the game. Like I'm saying, for me, the key matchup this weekend, it is our offensive line against the lines of the Panthers. Let me know what you think. Comment down below. Hoping you're still having a great day. See you in the next one.